I am Jessica, and today I'm going to be showing you my Iron Mouse cosplay, or how I made it. Not this one, this one. Wait, is that how she got the name? Please take this with a grain of salt, as this was a speedrun cosplay. I did this in 5 days. So now obviously I'm not going to be able to match the crafting prowess and peak physical form that is the most reputable cosplayer in the community, Seadog VA. But with his as a reference, all us other Iron Mouse cosplayers can go into the light, following in his footsteps. Who is Iron Mouse? Iron Mouse is Iron Mouse! Iron Mouse is a VTuber, a content creator and a member of VShoujo. Wait, Jessica, I'm a part of your older demographic. What the heck in hollering is a VTuber? You sit down, John. I gotcha. A VTuber is a content creator or entertainer who uses an avatar of some sort as their main presenting form for streaming videos or the like. These avatars can range anywhere from cute anime babes to whole-ass tentacled monsters from space, and can be an incredible way for people to find their voice and express themselves, and honestly facilitate their desire to perform in a way that suits them comfortably. Why did you cosplay a VTuber? If you guys have been following me for a really long time, you know I don't like to cosplay anything that I'm like super not into. I have to have a I have to fucking love that thing. So I did Iron Mouse. I watched a lot of Iron Mouse and VShoujo's content over the pandemic blum blum. So this is my small way of essentially creating fan art as a thank you. Thanks guys. Take my titties as a thank you. I was also recently on her show, Speak of the Devil. It was incredible. I had so much fun. So awesome. Check it out. So before I jump in, I will be using this reference art from Rosuri as my reference. As my reference for the cosplay. Please go check out those artists. Go, 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 go. Are you ready now to embark on your crafting journey? Watch 5 days of crafting and iron rodent compressed into a mere 11 minutes. Alright, you ready to rumble? Let's fucking go! Hold on to your dicks, gamers, it's time to get started! Alright, let's start with Mousie's little head-lace Darkstalker head wing things. I started out by freehand sketching out those bones. Those are bones. Bones of the wing on a piece of paper. I traced and sketched out that paper onto some silicone. A silicone mat is a great base to work with some Warbler. What is Warbler? Warbler is a meltable, shapeable thermoplastic. It also kind of smells like cookies when you heat it up. Very tempting. It's perfect for when you want to sculpt things quickly and have it be really rigid and stiff. You can work with it best when it's at higher heating points, so wear gloves, or barehand it like a feral beast with no fingerprints or tips like me. Thanks to the many years of Warbler usage, I could commit crimes completely undetected. Heat and shape as you go till you get the shape you want. Warbler is really sticky, so all you have to do is heat it and mush it together. Just repeat the process for the opposite side wing, so you have 2 little wings. They look like gingerbread. Fuck, I want gingerbread. Now you can go straight to painting and adding lace here. I personally wanted to make a mold so I could sand these down and get them a little bit smoother, so I did that. To make a mold box, glue your pieces down flat to some foam. Build a tiny wall Maria, making sure to seal all the edges so your silicone won't leak out. If you can, try to hug the edges of your piece so you don't waste silicone filling up dead space. I like to use the Smooth On 2-part silicone rubber mix. Take your 2 parts, measure them out equally, and then mix them together. Pour slowly over your box, making sure to cover all of the pieces you have made. You want to make sure you coat absolutely everything in the silicone. Wait for it to cure, and then peel back your silicone to reveal your mold. For the actual wings, I used 5-minute cure resin to mold it. Mix equal parts of your resin and then pour slowly. This has a very short work time, so make sure to do this carefully but quickly. Make sure to wait until it's rock hard. Don't pull out early. And there you have it, little resin wings. I took some time to sand the pieces and then sprayed it with a high fill primer. Primer will fill in any cracks and imperfections that may have popped up. You cannot spray yourself with this though. Some imperfections go too deep. These could also double as weapons, so if you're at a con and someone is being weird, you know what to do.
And then it happens.
Finally, for the color, I used silver rub and buff to paint these. The little demon wings have lace skin. It's skin, right? Take your lace and glue it on carefully, then trim it up and make it look like all tattered and spooky, like you've been in hell, being all irresponsible with your lace skin head ears. For the red gem hearts, I actually just found these online, and they are originally butt plug toppers. You'd be surprised what we're able to do with... Look how cute they are! I just used a little bit of wire to attach the both, and then just use the little bobby pin or two to pin them to your wig, and then cover those pins with your hair. Next was the horns. I actually already had these, so I just molded these really quick and plopped them on some wire as well. Next was the tail. I used this thick foam EVA dowel from SKS Props. EVA foam dowel from SKS Props. Just jelq it a bit to give it the length that you want, and then it's time to sketch out a little tail tip. Get real emo and make a little the used heart shape on paper, then transfer it to foam and sand the edges. For the tail tip spine? The little tail thing, I used a thinner EVA foam dowel and just glued it along the middle. The tail has these super cute little details, so I made those out of thermoplastic Gorbla. Again, working quickly because this cools when it hardens. Harden when it cools. I sealed the tip with wood glue and then sprayed the whole thing with Plasti-Dip. Plasti-Dip helps seal the foam for painting while letting it still have a flexible thing for posing and cosplay photos. I sprayed 1/2 purple and 1/2 pink and then detailing in silver. To actually attach the tail, I just shoved it into my butt on the day, so... Sketch out the wings to the size and shape you want and then cut them out. This helps you see what you'll be working with, and you can adjust if you made them too small or too large. I've made wings like this before, but my other ones were huge or made out of only foam. Once I have the base, I take some wire and line the bones. Yeah, those are bones, right? Hang on. Oh shit, those are fingers. Huh. Once I had my wire all shaped out, I wrapped it with electrical tape. This holds together the extra bits of wire I used to get the wing stability and helps reinforce them. Once I had all of them wrapped up, I took those same EVA dowels, cut them in half, and then carved out a channel to lay the wire in. I then repeated the process on all of the fingers. That's weird. I'm not gonna get used to that. I sanded it down, primed it, and realized I wanted to add a bit more girth. So I slapped those wings up like a glizzy on the 4th of Guy Fawkes Day with foam clay. Foam clay is just that, foam in clay form. This took my wings from solid fingers to solid fingers. And then painted. For the lace flesh of the wings and some other parts of the costume, I used 2 pieces of fabric, one basic white cotton and then one fancy lace. I used heat and bond to iron them together. I then used E6000 glue to glue the laces into the fangies. Because I wanted these to be pretty from both sides, I tried my best to glue them on the inside of the little bone tubes so that the light could pass through them. Trim up the bottom and then add the scalloped bottom to the bottom to the wings. Because you used heat and bond, you won't have to worry about fraying. I didn't want to bust out the airbrush machine, so I used some old pink makeup to dust the gradient on the wings. Cut life, save corners, live time. A common way to keep wings on is to make a little U shape and then slot those into your bra in the back. If you don't wear bras, I don't know, staple that shit to your skin. Yeah. Wear a bra, it's metal, you weakling. I've made a bunch of wings in the past, but these are absolutely my all-time favorites so far. Because I have object guilt and don't want to get rid of anything, I have a literal decade worth of crap in storage, so I was able to get all the fabric from this. Mouse's design has this little bra tummy flap combo, so I was doing a speed run. I thought, heck, I'm just gonna hot glue and hit it, homie. Take a bra you are okay saying goodbye to that fits you well, mod it to your liking, then slap some hot glue with some stretch fabric over it. Or you can just buy a lace white bra, which I am just now in this moment coming to terms with the fact that I could have done. So if you did this part, then take a nap, get some food. Once I had all the stretch fabric on there, I covered the top with a base of lace fabric and then added a little lace applique for more lace. Lace, lace, lace! Mouse, why so much lace? For the little tattered bits on the cup of the bra, I took some pink fabric, bunched and pleated it, and then glued it to the inside of the cup and then flipped it over. The design makes it look nice and tattered, so just chop it up a little bit. There's not much to say about the collar. I just used some pink lace and made a small little semicircle, and I sewed it together, and that's it. Wow. Moving on to the skirt. I've been making skirts for years and they still escape me, but here we go! There are 2 layers to Mouse's skirt, pink and white. It also has some really interesting scallops to the bottom, which I was dreading doing because it takes so long to make those. Yes, good boy. So you gotta make a little shape to go boop, 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 boop. I sketched out some little semicircles and then copied those over to some pink fabric. For a skirt, you want to do a big circle so you can get that nice flowy pleat vibe when you pick it up. I messed up this first time, but I'm gonna show you what I did anyway. What you do is you have the 2 pieces of fabric, you do the little scallop thing, you sew them together, and then you cut them out, turn them inside out, and then iron it. That's how I did it. And I just repeated the process with this guy, because I liked the fabric better, I liked my scallops better. Mistakes are okay. Top stitch it down to give them a little bit more structure, and then it's time to move on to the white part of the skirt. Then repeated the process with the white skirt. Fabric, fold it, cut it circles, and then scallop, sketch, trace, cut, iron. Fantastic! I'm never doing this again. Now it's time to add the pleats. I did my best to match it to the concept art so that it could have nice big poofy volume, and then I sewed it all down. I then did the same thing with the pink part of the skirt. The skirt looks like those thick icing cookies that you get from like Fry's or Ralph's. Oh my god. What's your local supermarket called? Brutalize your sewing machine by sewing 8 pieces of fabric in pleated form to get that adorable cake look. To clean up the top of the skirt, use Heat and Bond Ultra Hold tape and a little bit of pink fabric to fold over and create a little belt. I use this technique for all of the different straps on the costume, even for these little bows here that looks like those cookies. I just saved to pin it on the day of the shoot. Okay, onto the tummy flaps. I found some semi-see-through fabric and some good lace and did the old Heat and Bond iron combo trick to create that super cute little flappy. White bias tape around the edge and huzzah. I love this reference sheet that Rosui made so much. It really helped this whole process. They even added lace texture! VTuber details and just Vboobers. Designs are just absolutely cracked. I will not lie to you, I glued this onto my body the day of the shoot and it worked. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. Going back to the Heat and Bond tape, it's overpowered and so easy to use, so I used it to make all of the strappy bondage cage bra stuff all over Mouse's outfit. We love a good bondage moment for our devil queen. To add some extra little bit of sass, I used these little spikes as the little rivets all over. This was personally the best part of the costume for me.
Smash.
Mouse has these custom shoulder ruffles, so you bet your ass we're doing custom fucking shoulder ruffles. I drew out a stencil on cardboard in the shape I thought might work, and then I folded some fabric over so there were 2 sides, sewed a bunch of those zigzag lines, cut those out, and then turned them inside out and ironed them down. I took so long on these and I was so, okay, I had my hair in front of my shoulders the whole time I was doing this costume photo shoot, so you don't even get to see them in the photos. Once the ruffles were sewn into place, I capped them off with some bias tape. Bro, it turned out so good. I love these. I did not record the little cuffs that I made, but I just used some lace and some ruffles that were pre-made. Okay, the bell. If you guys don't know Mousie's lore, this is a very important bell. I just took a regular bell and then sculpted some warble horns and then resined those on top. I then just painted it with the silver rub and buff. Easy. You can make your own demon suppressor. Finally, the wig! I took a long pink wig for the base, crimped the hair, and then used thinning shears to trim and style it up. To get the two-tone style vibe, I took a purple wig, crimped that up, and then sewed it into the pink wig. Sewing wigs together is pretty easy. You can even run it through the sewing machine or use a pleather needle. This is the second time I've ever done this. The first time was with my Harley Quinn costume. Now the little, I don't even know what that's called. You let me know what that's called. That's just a little piece of cardboard with some hair glued on top. It looks like a cursed pastry. For the actual pigtails of the wig, I took 2 other little pink wigs of matching color, crimped the hair, made them all voluminous, and then took these giant ass clips and stuck them into the base of the wig. Once the teeth of the clip are actually shoved through the netting of the wig, it makes a perfect little ponytail that you can clip to the side of your head. Using this technique with the 2 additional wigs and the clips is just going to give you way more volume on the ponytails.
That's true.
Oh my god. Yes, that is a mannequin head glued to a dog bowl. Once the clips were clipped into the side of the head, it was to the salon, and it was styling and teasing time to make it look more like IRONMOUSE's do. Bro, IRONMOUSE's look is so iconic now. The pink and the purple, it's hers now. I was really proud with how this turned out in such a short time. I did it. This is the end. You're a fucking legend for getting through all that. Hopefully, if you decide to make your own IRONMOUSE cosplay, this helps you, although she has already changed her model, so... Or, if you found something that helps with another cosplay, fuck yeah, that's why I'm here. You guys know I just do these videos because they're honestly very fun, and I like to see people make things that I make, and I love to see your brains just go... Cosplay VTubers, if it's okay with them. Let me know down below if you watch any VTubers, and if you do, which ones do you like? I'm always down to find some new people to check out. I personally am a big fan of Project Melody, and I wish I could show you my playmat down here, but she's naked, so... Make sure to please go check out Mouse. She streams every day on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm gonna go make something new. Alright, I'm gonna go.
I'm dead again. I'm up. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you.
That's me every day. I swear to God. It's very accurate. Very accurate. Oh my gosh, she's so fucking beautiful. Holy shit.